What's the most terrifying sound you can hear in your own home at 2 in the morning? It's not a crash, which at least gives you a direction, a point of focus. It's not a scream, which, however horrifying, is a human sound with a clear source. No, the most terrifying sound is the sound of nothing. It's the complete dead silence after the noise that woke you up. That single sharp crack from downstairs, that scrape against a window pane, that soft thud on the roof, and then an unnerving, profound stillness. In that vacuum of sound, your own body becomes the orchestra of your fear. Your heart is the only thing making any sound, and it's pounding like a drum solo, a frantic, desperate rhythm against your ribs. Your breathing is shallow, your ears strain, trying to parse every tiny creak of the house settling, every whisper of the wind. In that moment, your brain has one job. Don't panic, but it's failing miserably. A flood of adrenaline courses through you, a primal fight-or-flight response designed for open savannas, not a darkened hallway. Your mind races, painting 1,000 different scenarios, each one worse than the last. What do you do? Where do you go? What's the plan? Do you grab the baseball bat from the closet? Do you peek out the door? Do you call 911 and whisper, "I think someone's in my house"? Every option feels like a gamble, a potentially fatal mistake. If your answer is, "I don't know," then you, my friend, are living in a house, not a fortress. You are a reactive element in a situation that demands proactive control. You are a potential victim, not a defender. And today, we're going to change that. We're going to transform that paralyzing fear into a calm, methodical, and overwhelming advantage. We're not going to do it with a shopping spree at the tactical gear store, but with a lesson from the most organized, disciplined, and downright stubborn army in history, the Romans. Specifically, we're going to learn their famous Testudo formation and how its principles can give you the ultimate blueprint for protecting your family. The testudo, or tortoise, was a formation where Roman legionaries would interlock their large rectangular shields, their scuda, in front, on the sides, and overhead. This created a mobile, armored box that was almost impossible for arrows, spears, and other projectiles to penetrate. It was a walking fortress, a testament to Roman engineering and tactical genius. But here is the critical lesson. The testudo's strength wasn't about one super soldier with a really big shield. Its power came from the collective. It was about a group of ordinary people working as a single, protected, and coordinated unit. Each man trusted the man next to him to hold his position. Your family is your unit. Your home is your territory, and we are going to build a modern, architectural testudo around it with 3 distinct, concentric layers of defense. This isn't about turning your home into a prison. It's about applying intelligent, layered security that works for you, not against you. Let's call them the 3 shields. The first shield is your perimeter shield. This is the outermost layer of your testudo. The shield's held out in front of the formation. This is your early warning system. Its job isn't to be an impenetrable wall. Its job is to slow down, announce, and discourage. Think of this as your psychological warfare layer. It's designed to make a potential intruder's plan fall apart before they even touch your front door. It targets their most valuable asset, their anonymity. What did the Romans do? Before an enemy even reached the main fortress walls, they had to contend with obstacles. They built a ditch and a rampart, a clear line that said, "Cross this and you're in for a world of hurt." Your modern rampart is a well-defined property line. This means a fence. It doesn't have to be 10 feet high with barbed wire. A simple 3-foot picket fence is a powerful psychological barrier. It communicates ownership and defines the boundary between public and private space. An intruder must now make a conscious physical decision to cross it, which elevates their risk and commitment. It means motion sensor lights that flood your yard with light the moment someone approaches. Darkness is a criminal's best friend. Take it away from them. It means a gravel driveway or walkway that acts as a natural alarm system. You try walking quietly on gravel in the dead of night. You'll sound like a marching band made of popcorn. It means keeping bushes and trees trimmed away from the house, eliminating hiding spots. This first shield's goal is to make a potential intruder feel exposed, watched, and uncomfortable. It makes your neighbor's house, the one with the overgrown bushes and the dark, silent driveway, look like a much more appealing, softer target. You are hardening your home in the mind of the adversary. And now for a quick riddle to make sure you're still with me. I am an unbreakable shield, yet I have no weight. I can secure a boundary, yet I pass through walls. I am the first line of defense in the mind of an intruder, often defeating them before they take a single step onto your land. What am I? Think about it. The answer is the key to this entire layer. We'll come back to it. Now let's say someone is foolish or determined enough to have passed your first shield. They're on your property. The light has clicked on, the gravel has crunched. This is where most people panic because the threat is no longer theoretical. But not you, because you have your second shield, your barrier shield. This is the main body of the Testudo, the shields that protect the core unit from direct assault. This is the physical structure of your home. This layer is about creating what security experts call friction, making every step the intruder takes difficult, slow, and noisy. Time is your enemy's enemy. The longer they take, the more noise they make, the greater their chance of being caught. Your barrier shield is your house itself, optimized to create that friction. We start with the fundamentals. Points of entry. Your doors. Is your front door a flimsy, hollow core door that a determined kick could splinter? Many interior doors are hollow, but your exterior doors must be solid. Swap it for a solid core wood or metal door. This single change can be the difference between a 5-second entry and a 5-minute struggle. And the frame. This is the part almost everyone overlooks. You can have a bank vault door, but if it's mounted in a balsa wood frame held by 1/2-inch screws, it's useless. The weak point is the strike plate. Reinforce it with 3-inch screws that go deep into the wall stud. That little upgrade costs pennies and adds minutes to a forced entry, minutes that save lives. Your windows are the next vulnerability. Simple key-operated locks are a fantastic, low-cost deterrent. For ground floor windows, consider security film. It's an invisible layer that holds the glass together even when shattered, preventing a quick, quiet entry. And remember those thorny rose bushes we talked about for the perimeter shield? They serve double duty here. It's a beautiful, natural barbed wire that says, "Go ahead, try to climb in here. I promise it'll be a story you tell with a lot of pointing and scarring." The goal of the barrier shield is not to be utterly unbreachable, but to be so time-consuming, so difficult, and so noisy to breach that the intruder gives up or is caught. You are buying time, and time is your greatest ally. Okay, time for the answer to the riddle. What is the unbreakable shield with no weight that passes through walls? It's deterrence. The perception of security is often more powerful than the security itself. A yard sign from a security company, a visible camera, a well-kept fence. These things create a powerful narrative of a homeowner who is prepared. If your home looks like a hard target, it often doesn't need to be tested. Now let's get to the most important part. An intruder has breached your perimeter and is now struggling against your barriers. The noise has woken the family. This is the moment of truth. This is where your third shield comes into play. Your final shield, the keep. In the Testudo, this was the men in the center, protected on all sides, the heart of the unit. In your home, this is your safe room. This is not a panic room from a Hollywood movie with reinforced concrete and a 6-month supply of food. This is a practical, pre-designated interior room, a walk-in closet, a master bathroom, a small office, with a solid door that locks securely, preferably with a deadbolt. This room has one purpose: to be your family's unbreachable final position while you wait for help to arrive. It is the final line you will not allow to be crossed. Inside this room, you keep a go kit. This should include a fully charged old cell phone. Even without service, it can call 911, a power bank, a sturdy door wedge you can jam under the door to prevent it from being kicked in, and perhaps a can of wasp spray. It's not a weapon, but it has incredible range and accuracy and would be a formidable deterrent if someone managed to get through the door. The strategy is simple, and it must be drilled. When you hear a confirmed threat, Your family's protocol is not to investigate, not to confront, but to execute the plan. Move quickly and quietly to the safe room. You lock the door, you wedge it, you call for help, and you wait. You have now created a situation where an intruder has to breach 3 separate, increasingly difficult layers to get to you. You have taken a chaotic, terrifying scenario and given your family a simple, rehearsed, and effective plan. You have given them a testudo, so the next time you hear that silence in the middle of the night, you won't feel that cold spike of panic. You'll feel a sense of purpose. You'll activate the plan. You'll become the commander of your own little Roman legion, safely tucked away within your layers of defense, protected not by fear, but by a strategy that has stood the test of time for 2,000 years. You've moved from being a victim of your environment to being the master of your fortress, and that is a feeling of security that nothing can break.